Hey guys, the channel Lego More here with another Lego 2016 Ideas review. Today we're looking at the Beatles Yellow Submarine. Set number is 21306. It has 553 pieces, 4 minifigures or 5 figures if you count the Scurrier mold. And it retails for $60 here in the United States. I just got this at the Lego store, and let's take a look at the box before we get to the set. So here's the box of the set. You can see the box is really cool. Love the psychedelic-like designs on there. You can see the animated forms on there. You have the blue meanie, Chief Blue meanie up there. Kind of wish we got one in the set. And then you could just see there, up on the top. And even continues inside of the box. You can see the minifigure versions of the Beatles with the animated ones from the film are in the box as well, which is really clever. And you also do get one instruction manual talking about how the set was made and just your normal instructions. Nothing too interesting there as well. So without further ado, let's look at the figures. And starting off here, you have the minifigure stand where you can put all 4 of the members of the Beatles on here. And you have that nice printed tile that says Yellow Submarine on there. Also want to mention that every decoration you see in this set is printed. There's no stickers, which is going to be really awesome for some people. So we'll start off here with John Lennon. And you can see he has a purple leg and has the lavender legs. He's holding a telescope. There's his front torso, and he also has leg printing on his side of the legs. There's the back print on his torso, and he also does have an alternate face there. So there's John Lennon. Then we have Paul McCartney here, and he's holding a tile that says love on it, which looks really cool. And there is his printing there as well. Uses that common hairpiece. There's the back print and his other face as well. They all have like chipper faces, but I really like it. And then here is George Harrison, and he does use Sabine Wren's hair in black for the first time. And she's a character, if you guys don't know, from Star Wars Rebels. Her hairpiece is used for George Harrison. He is holding the motor of the Yellow Submarine, which is actually has a printed tile on the top there, which appeared in a few Speed Champion sets, as well as the 60s Batcave. And it uses the body of a Squire bot. Uses the body of a Squire bot from the Next Knights line, which is pretty cool. So there's the torso there, his back print, and the face there as well, the alternate face. Then we have the last Beatle up, and that is Ringo Starr. And you can see he does have the nice print there, even has printing on the side of his legs, and he is holding the hole, I think from the Sea of Holes. I can't remember because it's been a long time since I've seen the Yellow Submarine movie. There's the back print on his torso, and the alternate face on Ringo. So, those are the Beatles. Now let's get on, before we get to the submarine, there's another character that we got with this set, and that is none other than the Nowhere Man himself, Jeremy Hillary Boob. And of course, he accompanies the Beatles on their journey to Pepperland to stop the Blue Meanies. And spoilers, he does get captured by them. And you can see here, he does reuse the Scurrier mold from the Next Knights line in this dark tan color, or caramel color, which is pretty cool. He does have that face, which a lot of people have been saying is creepy. I don't really think he's creepy looking. He also does use this peg part, which is exclusive to this set in this complete solid pink color, which is pretty cool. And he's holding a green apple. Kind of a little reference there to Apple Corps, which is the Beatles company. As we know, the Beatles are one of the most well-known bands of all time. So here is the Yellow Submarine itself. Gotta say, Lego really nailed the design on this. This is the second time, however, that we had a built-in construction toy version of the Yellow Submarine. The first time K'NEX did it, and they didn't really do a good job with it. This, however, Lego did it really justice. So you can see it is floating atop some clouds, which you can remove it from the stand here. And just you can see the really cloudy-like design. Kind of looks a bit psychedelic, which you can also put Jeremy right on the little jumper piece there. So just a weird looking but awesome looking parts, because you do get a lot of these circle plates, which is going to be pretty useful for some people. Now we get one with the submarine itself. Really love the design. A lot of not used studs on top. You got a nice printed tile there, or printed brick there. Like I said, everything is printed. You have the windows of the submarine. You have the two propellers, which are red, which I think are only in this set in red. I'm not sure. You have the rudder, which can move, which does use a 2x3 tile, which is fairly new. You also have the 1x1 tile piece with the 1/4 fraction, which has been appearing in a lot more sets recently. It appeared in a few Friends sets this year, but it's been appearing in more sets. And again, just a great design. Overall, the red, the orange, the dark yellow. And you also do have the inverted slope parts there, which are exclusive to this set, I think, in yellow and this darker yellow color. You also have the railings on the top, which are made of sausage pieces, as well as the hand/fork pieces in a red color. So that's pretty awesome. You also do get the new pipe piece exclusive to the set in yellow and orange, which look really cool. And you can also open it up, and you can see the inside. Nothing really to talk about, but some great pieces in there. And this says fully loaded with printed tiles. You can see those 1x1 round tiles there. And also the little control panel there. You have a clock here as well, which actually, surprisingly, they do give you extra tiles there. And they even include one of those bigger ones there too, which is really surprising. Then they have, of course, on here a little like counter. It says 1968. That is a reference to when the film came out. Some more printed tiles like the computer screen and some controls. You have another swirly, like psychedelic control there. And then you have the interior pipes as well. Another thing to note is that you can also store all 4 of the members of the Beatles in there as well. So we'll take John Lennon and we can put them right in there just to show you that they fit in there. You got to put them sitting down, however, to close them completely. But what's awesome too is that they give you another removable compartment, which you can put their possessions in there, which is really awesome that you can do that, so it doesn't take up too much space. I'm not going to put the figures in, but they do show on the box, as you can see right here, that they're in there. But they do go in there. And then, of course, if you want to put the submarine back on, and then the roof back on, and then goes right back onto the clouds or so, and you can, there we go. And yeah, there is that. And that is the Yellow Submarine set for LEGO Ideas. So overall, my final thoughts with this set: is it worth the $60? I'm going to have to be honest. Yes, it is. If you are a Beatles fan and love the Yellow Submarine movie like I do, it's definitely worth recommending to get the set. You get all 4 members of the Beatles, which have some great print on them, and just match the cartooniness of the Yellow Submarine film as well. You also do get Jeremy Hillary Boob, which, as mentioned, even though they used a Nexonite Scurrier mold, they still worked them out pretty good. And I love how George uses Sabine Wren's hair in black. The submarine itself, and this whole set in general, has a treasure trove of parts. Has a lot of printed parts, has a lot of rare parts, such as the pipe pieces, the elbow pipe pieces, which are fairly new pieces this year, that are exclusive in yellow and orange to this set. You also do have the inverted slopes on the bottom of the sub, which are really cool. You get a lot of cool plates, a lot of printed tiles, and some great spares as well. And just the design of it overall is so accurate. It feels like it's the actual Yellow Submarine. That's what I really love about this set too. It's just a great set. I remember watching the Yellow Submarine film. If anything I don't like about this set, I will say, is the lack of a blue Meanie minifigure. I wish we had a blue Meanie. But the thing is, as we know, LEGO Ideas sets cannot contain any new exclusive molds, so that's why we have some reusing of other parts that may not be the best, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's still, they tried. Personally, though, it is a great set, and for $60, it's definitely worth getting. So I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments about this set. Do you like the Beatles Yellow Submarine movie? Do you like this set? Do you not like it? Let me hear your thoughts down below in the comments. And subscribe, and thanks for watching.